Hey, it's Richie and Wes.
He's Richie.
And he's Wes.
And this is our show. Did we do a show last week? I don't even fucking remember.
No, we were coming from Halloween.
Oh, that's right. It was Halloween.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
I wasn't even going to
do
attempt
a show last week?
to...
Welcome back, everybody.
Right. I wasn't even going
Thanks
to
for
attempt
listening.
to try to schedule a show
Welcome
last
to the
week.
general
It's like, nope, we're taking a week
mess
off.
and shit show that is our podcast. We haven't even had any wine yet, but we're tucking in right now.
Cheers to that.
Well, each and every week, social media is a gold mine for our shady little show.
Oh, yes.
And who this week is no different. I know it's going to be good when you're texting me before the show that you have the shit to talk about.
Oh, well, this is personal shit, but it's just as juicy as anything else going on, honestly.
Oh my god. Should we lead with that or should we save it?
No, let's just lead into it.
Yes.
Bitch, why'd I have to lay someone off? No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Why did we have to fire our brand manager?
Oops.
His ass was on our damn... Well, the first red flag was that he didn't send reports till like 8 in the morning. From the night before. So it's like, why are you still on site? That's strange. We close at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Usually reports are done by 2:30, 3 at the latest. That was already weird.
So he stayed there all night?
Well, oh, it gets better.
Allegedly.
So then, we were asked if our exterminator came, because it's getting cold now and whatever, so we pre-fog everything, just make sure that no critters are trying to come in and get warmth. And, it happens.
It's like an insect holocaust.
Right, literally. Every year, same time of year, it's like, let's pre-fog everything, because...
I'm sorry, I stole that joke from Broad City. I watched it. Jack and I watched the entire first season this week. By the way, we have a special guest in the audience. We were so busy deciding whether we did an episode last week or not that I, yet again, forgot to introduce our studio audience. Say hi, Jack.
Hi. Hello.
He'll be chiming in if he feels fit
the mood,
to do
if the
so.
mood strikes. Or if you just hear someone laughing wildly because we were so entertaining.
It's absolutely not a pre-recorded laugh track.
They're not paying me.
Yeah. So what happened?
Oh my
with
god,
this weirdo?
So then we're like, okay, well, we're like, hey, the exterminator comes. We reach out to him. He's like, no, I couldn't. One of the managers had a group of people out on the patio, and I can't fog if there are people in there.
Oh,
and we're like, excuse me.
God.
So then here comes the cameras.
No. He has to know there are cameras?
Full everywhere. He had 5 fucking friends there having an after party at 4 in the morning.
Which is illegal.
Yes!
Or
across the street from the goddamn sheriff's station. Could have lost our motherfucking liquor license. One of the guys was so drunk he was puking over the railing.
No.
Yes.
What an absolute mess.
I'm like, you can't just go home and drink?
Wow.
So that's been my week this week.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Yes,
although
extremely.
I will say that I have been to a few after parties at bars, which are very fun.
So have I actually.
Everyone,
but also that was
leaves.
the bar. But that was the bar owner who was throwing after parties for us. But
right. Yeah, if anyone gets in trouble, it's
and all the doors were closed and stuff. It wasn't wide open
outside
on a goddamn patio.
Throwing up on the sidewalk. Who does that?
Across from the police station.
No. That's a lot of drama.
Yeah, how was your week?
Well, obviously I don't remember last week because it was Halloween and it's kind of all of a blur. I'm sure I cast a few spells. No, a good time was had, actually. I had a little pre-party here at the house and we walked all around West Hollywood during the carnival and what were we, dancing on the Troubadour stage?
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
I had fun. No, it was, that was a really fun week. And then this week is like sliding into me going to Mexico.
That's right.
Because I leave like...
You leave next Friday?
I leave next Saturday.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So this week is like pre-planning, making lists, like getting all my shit ready, making sure just all the little stuff too. Like I'm gone for a month, so it's like I gotta clean out my refrigerator. I've got to just do all that stuff where like I don't want to come home to anything gross. Yeah. And make sure someone's watering the plants so they don't die. All that stuff.
Yeah. All the gay
So
things.
this week feels like it's been gone by like very fast, which I knew it would. So, ugh. Comes at you at a breakneck pace. Well, speaking of breaknecks, the orcas are back. They have struck again, capsizing another boat.
I'm about to say, they're still like fucking up ships and things. Evolution. This is what happens.
They've come back.
The murder dolphins are murdering.
They have unionized, and they
Yep.
said, "We're not going to take it anymore. You're on our turf.
Gosh.
Get the fuck out." Yeah, so these orcas have basically learned to work together to capsize these boats,
Uh-huh.
and then the boats get all fucked up, and the orcas are like, "Haha, bye, back to the bottom of the sea." now."
Right.
And leave people fucking stranded.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, I'm on the side of the orcas.
So am I. You're in their home. Get the fuck out of it.
I know we've talked many times before on the show about the ocean and how we don't go there.
No, not at all.
No.
Because, too many things undiscovered, too many things that are larger than my apartment complex.
The Kraken.
all the dolphin species are weird. Orcas are actually a dolphin species.
Yeah.
And they attack.
They're very smart. They attack
Yes.
stuff. They're very rapey as well. By the
Yes.
way, dolphins are rapists.
They're rapist murder. Like, they're like the serial killers of the ocean. Like, no.
Sharks don't even mess with them.
Seriously, they don't. They gang up and kill them. Like, Jesus.
Whew. I gotta calm down. Sorry, that just makes me laugh.
You know who else has to calm down? Lady fucking Gaga.
Oh.
One of her former classmates from NYU has had an interview for, I don't know why. Probably just thought about her, I'm going to guess.
Mm-hmm.
We do very minimal research on this show. And she said that they didn't get along because she annoyed her. And I'm on this girl's side because she said, like, at lunch, she just started blurting out singing songs from Wicked, another Broadway fucking plays. And
I can picture it.
we all know those goddamn theater kids who can't shut the fuck up, who think they're in High School Musical, bursting into song at any moment.
She was the Rachel Berry of her school.
Oh, God,
And don't get me wrong. Like, I love Gaga. But
So do I, but that's because she's Gaga now. But we all know, everyone,
we go through phases of our lives.
I'm all one for supporting people when they're unknown, but oh my God, I can't stand people who just sing loudly and obnoxiously in public. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very, very look at me kind of thing to
Yes.
do, basically.
Oh, God.
And-
Save it for the fucking stage. Jesus. Trying to eat my damn ham sandwich, and here you go hitting scales. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Ugh. So the monsters are going to be after me when you leave next week.
So, I presume there's tons of backlash at this classmate who...
Yeah.
No?
No, there is, because,
Gaga
stands are
stands,
fucking crazy. But there are a lot of people who are like, no, that sounds annoying as shit. Like,
again, love Lady Gaga, but I also heard she kind of has attachment issues with, like, her assistants and stuff.
I've heard that before.
I've heard they, like, sleep in bed with her.
Yeah. Weird.
Maybe that's just a rumor, but...
No, I've heard that before.
Well, that's a rumor.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, because I don't pay attention to her like that, but I think I've heard that a few times before from people who have worked with her.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's appropriate. You know what else is not appropriate?
What?
Remember that book and movie, The Lovely Bones? And
Oh
there's
my
this
God,
whole
yes.
thing, and blah, blah, blah. This man went to jail, and this woman was telling her story. And yeah, as it turns out, she lied, and he has spent 16 years in prison. He's now being exonerated of the crime, meaning they're not just like letting him go on technicality. Like they've proven he has not done
Yes.
it. And she's like, yeah, sorry. Like, she cashed in
Right?
from, yeah, she falsely accused him of rape, lying about it, and then cashing out from, she basically said the legal system, so her whole book was how the legal system was like, at fault for this whole thing.
I mean, they are on his end, not on hers. Ugh.
This is like a Blind Side all over again.
Right? Like, what is happening?
I mean, not really, because no one went to jail. But you know what?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Am I not to believe any movie based on a true
Seriously.
story? I'm beginning to think they're lying to us.
I think the horror films that are based on true stories are more factual than these fucking crime stories at this point. Jesus
God.
Christ.
Like, what the fuck, bitch? You put someone in jail and then
Right?
cashed in on it.
Lock her up.
16 years. You know what? I don't think that's a bad idea.
Lock her up.
Send her out to sea in a boat. Let the orcas take
Right,
her.
exactly.
Orca Justice. Ooh, that'd be a great TV show.
See, there you go. Right after blast them into space.
Yep. My shows have a theme, if you can't tell.
Murder everyone.
Oh. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, well, no one went to jail and no one died at this event.
Oh,
But a bunch of people went to a Bored Ape event, and by the way, Bored Ape is that NFT thing. Blah,
what?
blah, blah.
Yeah,
So,
I saw that trending. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
it's this NFT, blah blah blah. So the group that was invited were only Bored Ape NFT holders, and the event was held in Hong Kong, and it was like supposed to be this whole big deal. Yeah, they used UV lights as part of their lighting show.
What?
Yeah, that's what you get a tan with.
Yeah.
People went blind. There are people who
I can't.
temporary,
Oh my god.
possibly permanent blindness.
Who approved this?
You know what? The first thing I thought of was like the last time I was at one of those clubs where they have like all the crazy lights going.
Mhm.
And it's like, "Yang, yang, 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 yang." I was like, oh my god! Like I'm gonna get like laser eye surgery by accident
Right.
in this club. One of the rays is gonna bounce off one of the disco balls and hit me in the retina. Shit.
Or have a seizure.
Right. It kind of is seizure inducing. I can't handle that.
Yes, it's a lot.
No,
All the
it's
strobes and stuff.
Strobes and the blinking
gosh.
lights and the little
Ugh.
lasers, and they got everything going at once. And
Right.
the lights are rotating, and no,
It's a lot.
stop.
God, you know who else is a lot? Timbaland. Have you heard of this?
Wait. I feel like I suppressed this. I know I heard something. Weren't you telling me?
His dumbass just
thing?
popped up on some interview promoting God knows what. He hasn't had a hit in like 10 years. But saying, because, you know, he and Justin Timberlake are best friends, saying that he told Justin that he should have put a muzzle on Britney
That's
to keep her
right.
from talking about him in her book. The book about her life, mind you, and her trauma that she's kept to herself for over 20 years now. And then, almost immediately, of course, on cue, Instagram apology. And then did a magazine interview saying he was sorry about it.
Oh my god! Then don't say it. Like,
Right.
I'd rather
Please.
people just double down and they're
Exactly.
like, "Yeah, I'm an asshole." I just feel like you have to unpack that because putting a muzzle on a woman is like one kind of the ownership aspect, first of all,
Right?
but also kind of the literal physical binding of them, the
Yeah.
imagery that
Ugh.
projects. Like, something ain't right. Are we
It's like a
checking?
bizarrely dated concept to be like
Right?
vocally sharing right now. It's like beyond
You should
read
have
the room.
you should have shut that woman up.
It's
Like,
like,
what?
whoa.
Should we be checking his basements?
Right?
Like, remember when
Seriously.
Steven Seagal had that woman trapped in his
But y'all
basement?
gotta
Right.
remember, this is the same man who was like talking about, oh, I was so in love with Aaliyah, but I couldn't be with her because she was 14. That I settled with being her older brother.
Yeah.
So
And also has
Look at
admitted
those
that he
sideways.
married his wife because his wife reminded him of Aaliyah.
mm.
Little creepy. By
Yeah, we
little,
need
I
to
mean
check up
lot.
on him. I hope the FBI is
Yeah.
listening.
Someone made a very good point, though. Someone said the most interesting part of this whole Britney Spears saga is that all of these men who were in it, mentioned in it, implicated in it, have never said that she said anything false.
Nope.
They just said that she shouldn't have said
He's
it.
just trying to talk about it. Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah, that's very telling. That's a
cases that
problem.
have points.
Mhm. Speaking of drama with exes, we just saw the Kiki Palmer
Oh God,
baby daddy shit that dropped.
Woo! That was a lot.
Wow.
Really scary.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about how we saw her at the
We
Roxy.
literally just saw her
Yeah.
like last month.
And, even in heels, it's not like she's super
She's
tall.
tiny.
She's tiny, yeah.
She's a little young.
Mm-hmm. That's not right.
There's no line for this. Jesus.
Yeah, pour one out.
Did you read the details?
Yes.
That she has security footage that proves that he came into her home, trespassed, lunged at her neck, beat her up, tossed her down, stole her phone.
And like in front of their child.
Yes, that's nuts.
No.
So she's trying to get full custody
he
and a
just
restraining
tweeted
order.
a picture.
Yes,
that said
of the
Restraining
baby.
order, death penalty,
Right.
electric chair.
Mhm.
No. Mm-mm.
That's really. Ugh.
It's not okay.
Ah, Jesus. Well, speaking of spilling on men and memoirs, there's all kind of segues all into there. Have you heard the tea from
Messy shit.
Barbara Streisand's new memoir that's coming out?
Barbara Streisand.
Yep. She's spilling all the tea.
Who?
And all of the
Her
greats.
mall beneath her house?
Right. Well, like, some of the surface level stuff is that she got the lead in Fighting Girl because Anne Bancroft and Carol Burnett turned it down. I thought that was
okay.
interesting. She cheated on her husband with Charlie Chaplin's son, who was also married. Didn't know that.
Okay. Is that...
Right? Uh-huh. Funniest thing out of all of the excerpts. Marlon Brando came on to her saying, "I'd like to fuck you." And she replied, "That sounds awful."
Oh.
Talk about a
Oh.
way to
Wow.
knock someone's ego down a
Yikes.
couple of notches.
Yeah, because I have to say, Streetcar Named Desire, Marlon Brando, I would just say yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, same.
This is like Godfather more than that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley almost starred in the remake of A Star Is Born, but he wanted too much money, so the studio said no. And apparently Gene Kelly, of all people, was a total asshole, was misogynistic and rude to everyone on set when they were in a movie together, including one of the dancers. And he said, "Why are you so mean to her?" And she said he basically laughed it off and said, "Yeah, I was pretty tough on her, but that's okay. I used to yell at another dancer like that. She became my wife."
No did ass.
Talk
it.
about archaic misogyny.
Well,
And treatment
Gene
of women,
Kelly is
like,
from that time.
very
That's
true.
literally
Ugh.
stereotypical of that whole era. So
I mean, he was singing in the rain, right?
Yes,
So that's like, I heard they were just awful to Debbie Reynolds on that set.
I'm sure.
well, he's dead now.
Well, hey, rest in pieces.
Oh, speaking of pieces,
What?
I hope y'all don't like chicken nuggets because Tyson Foods has recently recalled nuggets after metal pieces were found in the food This is
Oh,
not the first
Jesus.
time Tyson has had to recall things.
What?
They had to recall some stuff
I don't even eat
earlier
their
on
brand,
in the
so
year
thank
because
God.
there were mirror-like substances
Who?
found.
What the
is going on at
saw
Tyson?
is going on at the Tyson factory?
I'm going to put a whole link in our notes so you can read this article. It's fucking wild, y'all.
Oh my God.
Stop eating out of boxes.
Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Not from Tyson, you don't.
No.
Ah!
Metal pieces! Who found those? I just swallow stuff if it's crunchy.
Like,
How much metal do I have in my gut?
I
No.
can't.
Mm-mm. They make those dino nuggets too. Those are the best ones.
They're the ones who make those?
Yes.
I could have died as a
Those
child.
are the ones that got recalled.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, what have you got?
Oh my God. Wait, what the fuck? Warner Brothers shelved another completed film. What's the point of this?
What
Is this a
film?
tax grab?
Yeah,
Mhm.
come on.
Because, come on, this is way too many. Coyote versus Acme was a thing that was going to happen, I guess. It was animated, like Wile E. Coyote.
Oh.
And I guess it's been completely shelved after them spending $70 million and completing the entire film.
$70 million.
Uh-huh.
So that's that one, that's the Scooby-Doo one, that's Batgirl.
Uh-huh. IRS, stay out of my taxes and worry about WB.
They're doing some real shady shit.
Something ain't right.
Especially
Something's not clean
considering-
in the milk.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. I don't like it.
Especially considering, like, I think this week they are in finalizing the deal with SAG-AFTRA, and then they finalized the writers one. So they gotta do all the tricks now because they gotta fork over some money.
Damn, $70 million. That is in fucking sane.
That's a lot.
Jesus. Oh, oop. Speaking of Kiki Palmer, hold
What?
on.
Uh-oh, something's breaking.
Someone said Kiki Palmer's mom has entered the building. I'm like, uh-oh, is she tweeting something?
Oh no. I wonder if she was there when we saw her at the Roxy.
She was probably
She
backstage.
probably was.
She gonna get the boys gonna drag it.
Oh, yeah, I guess she popped up on a video. She said
Oh.
that she knew that Darius was abusive, and she told his brother, and the brother told her that he himself used to be abusive too. So I guess it runs in the damn family.
Oh, don't worry about it. I do it too.
Right? Like, what the hell?
That's cool.
That was genetic.
Oh my gosh, she released the photos too.
No. Oh shit.
What
Oh my
is
God.
happening?
Really, like,
Jesus.
this is fucking bad.
Mm.
What in the world is going on in
Okay.
Celebrityville? My lord.
Another person we're sending out on a boat
Right?
and letting the orcas deal with it.
Jesus.
Take them out. Take them all out.
Okay, what is up with People Magazine and their sexiest man of the year?
Oh my god. We were talking about that today.
Yes, Patrick Dempsey, who I do think is sexy.
Of course.
However,
Sexiest man
one, I
alive.
thought he already had gotten the title way back in like his Grey's Anatomy's days. I don't know why I thought that, but
It seems like a choice that they have already made before because he kind of resembles everyone that they have
oh, very true.
chosen before. You know how this whole thing all started, right? The sexiest man alive. I
No.
believe the first one. Hold on. I'm gonna say it was Mel Gibson. First, sexiest man alive. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Mel fucking Gibson. And the reason that they did it was because they just had what they thought were hot photos of Mel Gibson and no story.
Oh my
And they're
God,
like,
you
but
are
we have
kidding
these
me
photos and we have to run them because he looks so Google along.
right now. Oh my
I know we
God.
always say it on the show, Google along. He looks like a white man. There is nothing
At all.
remotely
You can go to the CVS
Necessary.
right now next door, and you'll probably see 5 of him.
So that's what started it. They were like, well, sexiest man alive. That became a whole...
Oh, Jesus.
That's how it all...
Have they always had these fucking 18,000 other categories? Because now they also, inside the magazine, have the sexiest musician alive,
Of
who
course.
they said was Harry Styles. Which, are all the other musicians dead? Look, he's
Jack is
cute.
obsessed with One Direction.
He's cute. He is not the sexiest musician
he just
alive.
shaved his head.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's bald now. He shaved his head. He has hair. It's a buzz cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they have like sexiest TikToker. I'm like, what kind of? They're just giving awards to everyone now. Like what?
Now
what-
it's like the Grammys.
like what is this? Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
It's too much. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I can't get enough of, and I'm so glad they're doing a live action series because there were only 3 seasons of the original Gargoyles.
Oh
Animated
yeah.
series.
Uh-huh.
They're doing a live action.
I know.
I just found out.
I
I know they announced it like
Yeah,
a
but-
while ago,
yeah,
but
I think it's like a month ago. I
it
think I
really
read
went
that.
under the radar. I just started rewatching the original animated series, and
It's so good.
it is good. The voice actors
I
are
really hope they
amazing.
use some practical effects. I don't want to see a bunch of video game characters on screen.
I feel like that's going to be a good mix of both.
That's fine. Give me a mix of the
Yeah.
two.
I think that's how Netflix has been, because that's how they did Dark Crystal. They did use
Oh,
real
that's
puppets,
right.
but they
Mhm.
enhanced it with CGI.
Yeah.
They did have like, I think they'll, because that's how they did too on Umbrella Academy.
Do you know I've
With,
never seen that show before?
What? It's
I know.
so
You know I'm late on
good.
everything.
Yeah, I know.
For the weird incest part.
Well, there's that.
Oh.
What in? They're not really related.
They grew up together.
They
It's
grew up
weird.
together.
It's fucking weird.
I mean, they're not actually
They
related.
grew up together.
Did they grow up as brother and sister?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
They were from children to teens. They started fucking. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's
this
a little
is
strange.
weird.
Oh.
It's still, it's a good show though. Great performances. Weird though.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Why is there a will they won't they with the 2 siblings?
uh,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. A little strange, not gonna lie. Little
You can't
strange.
stop love.
Please.
You can't stop love.
This is
Oh,
California,
Dick's
not
the
Kentucky.
musical? Dick's the musical.
Speaking of dicks, you might see some at a Kim Petras concert because apparently
God.
the gays be fucking.
Nobody.
Oh, God.
Nobody is fucking at a Kim Petras concert.
According to Kim, that's not true.
How the fuck would she know?
Actually, Ellen. That's not true. According to Kim Petras, there's sex going on, gay sex happening.
I mean, I'm not.
Which she
I mean,
says
I
is-
honestly am not surprised.
Lit.
But I've also seen those concert sales. I mean, maybe she did see them because there weren't that many people at the show. That was
I
not
actually-
shade. I like Kim Petras, I do, but these are the facts.
I did actually hear she was pretty good live.
They booked her a fucking
Yeah.
stadium tour, and it's not selling.
They were really begging for people.
So
to buy
I
tickets.
mean,
They're like buy one get one now.
You can literally have sex at the concert, you guys.
Yes,
Just-
we'll see.
Just come.
and the
Just
tickets are discounted
come
now.
and then
The-
come.
The time is now. Do it. Hop on it.
Wait, should we go fucking a Kim Petras concert?
Mm.
I really don't. Like, please, a different concert. Doja Cat, maybe.
Oh, Dua Lipa.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hot little video she released today.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's giving me very like Janet Jackson vibes.
Mhm. Yeah.
Of like Rock With You
Mhm.
slash. What was the other one?
It's giving me like kind of hung up Madonna.
A little,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. Hmm.
Mhm. She's come a long way.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa has really come.
She
a long
really
way.
has.
Yeah,
She can finally dance.
she had to grow up fast.
No, I saw a tweet that was like, thank
Just saying.
whoever commented on that YouTube video, go girl, give us nothing, because they made a star. They made a star.
You know what though? She had fun with that. She was on the late night shows doing that dance with
Yeah.
all the hosts, and she owned up to it. You know what I mean? Like,
It was really smart.
Hey, you
she
know,
did,
growth.
Yeah, yeah.
Growth.
Well, honestly, like, I don't know what experience she really had prior to kind of blowing up the way that
Yeah.
she did, but it's like suddenly
Definitely not dance experience.
Right, exactly. But suddenly you're thrust on a national stage,
Very true.
and oh shit, right? You got to get that together. And she did.
And she has. See, growth,
Yeah.
progress, evolution. We love to see it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a fun time. What else you got? Anything?
I feel like I had something else, but I don't remember it offhand. It must not have been that important. Oh god, and of course now all of them the fucking trending in sports, which definitely don't care about that.
Oh wait, but what team is like really hot? I think it's like a
I have no
Cardinals,
idea.
I think.
Panthers?
No,
I just found out there's a team called the Panthers, so I felt like I
I
should
think it was the
inject that
Cardinals.
into the sports conversation.
Yeah, Jacksonville, right?
Sure.
I cannot. Oh, that's what it was. Oh my god, the cutest shit is about to be happening.
What?
Two hilarious women, two different generations, are having a holiday special.
Who?
Cardi B and Patti LaBelle.
No!
So Patti has her holiday pies. Cardi B has her alcoholic whipped cream. So they have shot a special in Patty's home,
not the home.
and they did like a 2-minute teaser, and it was already adorable. It was great.
Oh my god.
They have one of her patty pies,
Cardi
sweet potato
B
pies.
and Patti LaBelle.
and she's like, "Oh, which one of these whipped creams should we use?" And Cardi B's like, "Let's use the sweet potato pie one." And she was like, or the pumpkin whipped cream. And Patty's like, "Pumpkin and sweet potato?" And Cardi's like, "I don't know. I feel like they're fucking. I feel like, that sweet potato and pumpkin are making
what?
love. And apparently it's a good combination. I don't know. But
I see it.
it's the mashup that I never knew I needed, because their sense of humor is actually very similar.
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because Patty's quick.
Yes, and unfiltered.
Oh, yeah.
And we all know that Cardi is.
That is going to be like Cardi B and her auntie. Like just
Literally!
Yes.
Yes, I'm very excited for it. Not gonna lie.
Well, speaking of holiday shenanigans, Cher is coming out with a Christmas album.
Oh, that's right.
I can't wait.
So is Brandy.
That's right,
Brandy.
tomorrow.
Brandy.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's releasing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, in 10 more minutes,
Oh my
because
god.
everything comes out at 9 o'clock here on the West Coast.
Wait. That clip she released already is so good.
I don't know that anyone will be able to dethrone Mariah Carey, but I would love it if there was a little fucking variety. Like, since we're gonna start literally November 1st, I get it. That's the thing now. Just give me some variety,
Yeah.
Give me some.
Ariana
Come
has
on.
some good Christmas.
Give me some
music.
variety.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, of course, there's that NSYNC Christmas album, which is still.
Oh, yeah, that's boppable all year round.
It's out. It's out. Well, I do have one last thing. And I don't normally talk about like my clients and people that I work with and all this stuff, but I do I'm the wellness guy. I do
I was about
blah,
to
blah,
name
blah.
drop, but
I am. No, I'm not going to name drop.
I was about to do it.
We only do that when we're shading people.
Yeah. This client of mine, so there's a Pilates studio that I'm at a couple times a week, because Pilates is the one class that I actually teach. Everything else is one-on-one and whatever. And this person comes in all the time, and they've done shows we've actually talked about on our podcast, and they're doing more like writing, directing, as well as the stuff that they've been in previously. They've also acted in. And the studio had kind of cleared out, and one of the other people there had kind of stayed back just a little bit, and then this person was there, and they were like, you kind of look like, are you so-and-so?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, yeah. She's like, oh, my God, I really admire you because, you know, you're writing, directing, acting. Like, that's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
And they said, that's what you will do.
Oh,
I love that little moment.
I love things like that. It's always good to find someone that's nice and not a dick.
It was just very empowering. It was very simple.
Mhm.
And it was like just an appreciation. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
a lot of times, especially living in LA, like, you don't really go up to celebrities in
No.
LA and be like, oh, I mean,
Not at all.
Yeah. So, but it is nice to be able to acknowledge someone and, you know, like, yeah.
Not be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like homegirl up the street.
So there you go. See, sometimes the show is very inspiring.
Yes. Every so often.
Oh, what else? There was one last thing. I was motherfucking right.
About what?
They're casting Zendaya as Cleopatra.
Really?
Wait,
I
how
missed
did she
this.
Say her name.
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Yes. Remember the worst comment we've ever received in our
No.
Apple
been
podcast
so many.
section, because we've had so many. By the way, you guys go leave us a 5-star review. I was saying that Cleopatra was obviously not fucking white.
Uh-huh. What was the comment?
Yes, remember they give us like 1 star on Apple.
Was that the guy that was like the white one isn't funny?
He said the
that's
white
what-
one.
That's where the comment stemmed from? I thought that was just a general comment.
I mean, that's probably true in general.
No, it's
but
not. You're very
in
funny.
this instance, he was specifically referring to the Cleopatra commentary.
I did not know until right now what that was in reply to. I thought that was literally
I love that
just...
you've never actually read it.
No!
had to read
I don't
it
read
to
anything.
you.
I'm going to listen to our show half the time. I hate the sound of my own voice.
Yes, so finally we will see Cleopatra probably much closer to how she would have
Actually done.
been.
You mean not Elizabeth Taylor?
Not that I have a problem with Elizabeth Taylor.
No, and you shouldn't.
Mind you. But the representation does.
Exactly.
Like, why do we look at Cleopatra like she's white?
Absolutely.
No.
I can't. Oh my god, speaking of like classic actresses though. This show's never gonna end. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. I found this interview from Eartha Kitt that I have never seen before.
Oh my god, I think this is what I sent you earlier this week.
Was it? Yeah.
Is it about the diamonds?
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, so someone was like, like what do you like in a man? Like, do you like a man, you know, that gives you diamonds like you sing in your songs, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, no, if you love me, give me land. And they're like, what? She's like, what am I to do with the diamond? Give me land. If you really, truly love me, any man that loves me should just give me land. On land, I can build a home and I can actually have something and stay there. With a diamond, what am I to do with that? I can lose it. I'm going to worry about it. I have to insure it. She was all, and someone's like, oh, wow, like, is this like something that's newly acquired? She's like, no, I've always thought that. I don't want a piece of jewelry. Jewelry's nice and all, but no, if you really truly love me, you didn't give me land. Any man that loves me has always bought me land.
Investment properties.
And smart. She's right.
Investment properties. Ladies, listen up.
She's like, it's too much stress having jewelry and all these fancy things. And someone's like, well, then why do you sing, all these songs about jewels and diamonds? She's like, honey, I sing the songs, I don't live them. Gone too soon.
For real. This was, I believe, in 1986.
You won't get married once, though. Are you picky?
Once was enough.
How's it
I'm with you.
You're picky about men.
I'm very choosy about friends. I'm very choosy about people. I love people. But I'm very choosy.
Don't you-
Because I prefer to be alone rather than to be around people who are trashy.
She's me.
Don't you frighten men?
You have to ask them.
Ah!
I'm asking you.
Yes. Yes, I think you frighten men. I think you're a man.
This is where she's got him because she just puts her feet in his lap.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
Why did you leave?
Nobody for me to play with.
She literally took her shoes off, put her feet in his lap, and he's giving her a foot massage.
I'm not white enough to be considered white, and therefore I don't fit in anywhere. And I don't think I ever want to fit in. I want them to fit into me.
All right.
But you're not an easy woman to suit. I mean,
Is any woman easy to suit? Obviously, this is why you men are having a lot of trouble.
you think that aggressive women like you, cause men like me to shrivel up
To
and
fall apart.
Oh my God, she is amazing.
Owned every second of him. What a diva.
Rest in peace.
If only you could bottle that confidence and
Oh my God.
and sense of,
Even that one where she was like somewhere with like no makeup or hair, like it was like she was like in a jungle somewhere and they're interviewing her and it was like, would you ever compromise for a man? And she just starts cracking up. She's like, why would I ever compromise for a man?
And she did a lot of shit for her community.
Yes.
And like she was very philanthropic.
Mm-hmm. Queen behavior.
For real. I know. Where do we get that? Like I wonder if someone like that, because obviously she's exuding it and she is feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do wonder if someone like that ever does feel anxiety, or if they ever do question themselves, or
I'm sure they do and they play it off.
right. But like, what are the tools they use to get over that? Right. Because I'm sure we all feel insecure sometimes.
Yes.
But like, what are their tools? Like, how do they? Because obviously they're.
Let's have a seance in the show and try to dig her up.
Please come to us.
Please come to us. I love it.
Oh my God! What a great show.
Yes, good to be back. Even though you forgot that we didn't even record last week.
All right, everybody, thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our sponsors and our show notes and save some money by using our coupon codes. Until next time,
Goodbye.
bye.